Bang. Well, got my friend coming with me. Oh, stretching, stretching. Yeah, but he's not gonna help me. He's just gonna chill out here. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go. Welcome back again. I'm just gonna do a little quick operation, right? He's a little guy. Little guy. Okay. Let's do a little operation to the leaf blower. I'm gonna remove the spark arrestor screen on it and see what the outcome is. Let's do it real quick. Let's do it real quick because let me see. Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't gotta open. Let me see. Oh yeah, I gotta get the. Let me get the tripod. Let me open here. Get my tripod. We're gonna. I'm gonna run the blower with the cold start. The Echo 580T. Let me do it over here because the AC is blasting over there. I think I'm just gonna need the Torx bits to take off the plastic housing of the engine and remove the exhaust, the thingy on the exhaust. So it's a quick operation. Eventually, I think I'm just gonna remove the spark arrestors on all my equipment. Let me just get my stuff real quick. Put my stuff here. Man, was it hot today? Ooh, boy. Was hot. Super hot. Got home. And I'm so glad to be in the house and out of the heat. But when I gotta be in the heat, I gotta be in the heat. Let me bring the blower over here. See, I got my stuff out here on the ground. Okay. I'm gonna take apart this plastic to get to the spark arrestor there, and I'm gonna remove it. As you can see, it's the 580T. Let me put you all on the tripod and let's see what the difference is. I just want to see if this thing will have more response and a little bit more power, more trigger response. I think it's a little bit laggy, you know. Anyways, let me see. Oh. Okay, let's get a cold start on this thing. All right, let me put y'all over here so you get a cold start on it. So we're gonna see the difference that it makes by removing the spark arrestor on the leaf blower. Shakes quite a bit. See that? Okay, let's see how the throttle response is. Okay, I don't want to warm it up too much. Um, as I'm gonna be working on it and all that stuff. The other thing I want to see if I'm getting the full. As you can see, there's a little bit of see, nothing happens here. Like in the beginning of the, see right here, it's like the throttle cable. I can probably adjust it. I can probably adjust the throttle cable on the carburetor. I'll check into that also. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll do it later. Um, I've never opened up this blower, like, taking really the air filter. I just took it off one time, I think, to check it. It's a little bit dirty. I guess I'll check into that later. But right now I just want to remove the spark arrestor and see what happens there. You know, I guess one step at a time. All right, let's get back on it. Let me get my tools. Let's sit on the ground comfortably. Oh, I think you can see there. Yeah. I'm just removing the plastic housing right here to get to the spark arrestor and comfortably remove it and all that good stuff. I can see I gotta remove the spark plug boot up here. That's gone already. We're just gonna remove all the little plastic bolts that hold the plastic housing here. Let me get my tools ready. Even though the spark arrestor might not be dirty, I do believe it's still gonna make a little difference. But that's all what I think. We don't know until we get to it. I got my little extension and ratchet. Let me get the Torx bit, the right little Torx bit for these. Let me see. Let me get the right one. The only reason I'm doing this, I just want to get the maximum performance out of this thing. You know, maybe better throttle response, a little bit more blowing power or whatever. Let's see what happens. Let me remove this plastic cover to get to the spark arrestor quick, easily. You know, we're gonna be doing a little testing. I did work yesterday. I didn't record it. You know, I did. I did work today. I threw away the trash from yesterday. I threw away the trash. and then I had to go do some community service. So yeah, I just I waited. It was so hot. I waited. Now it's like like an hour and a half before sundown, when the temperature gets cooler, because it was just too hot to work in the during the day out here. Let me see how if this is easy. It should be easy. I've never taken this blower apart. I mean, like I said, it's brand new. Well, I mean, it's not brand new, but you know what I mean. Like, I've never gone into it and started tinkering with it. I don't want to mess with the carburetor. I already messed up a carburetor trying to adjust it. I just want to get the maximum out of it. It runs pretty good the way it is now, but the 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 SRM 225 really responded well to removing the spark arrestor. I believe this engine is like a 58 something cc or whatever. 58. Let me see. I got another bolt down here. I think to take off this plastic cover, I have to take off the recoil, the starter recoil. So looks like it's more stuff that I really wanted to take off. Okay. I think I gotta take. Okay, it's loose over here. Loose over here. But from what I see, I gotta take off the starter recoil because it's holding the plastic housing in there. This blower costs like 400, like 400 something dollars or something. So it's not like, it's not like super cheap. Not not expensive like the big guys, but not cheap also. It's like, I hope you're enjoying the video. You can see the starter recoil assembly is coming loose, it's coming off. Okay, simple enough. Took it off. Yes, now the plastic housing, as you can see, comes off. There you go. There's the little engine. And here's where we're gonna get to the spark arrestor. Okay. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bolts. It's not hot. It's just a little warm. We're gonna remove all these little bolts. As you can see, this operation, the bolts are not that big, so I'm putting all my bolts here on the toolbox so I don't lose anything. As you can see, this is an operation that anybody can do. It's not difficult at all. I think it's been already like I would say like like maybe 2 years that I've had this blower. Never given me any problems whatsoever. It's always ready to go. Hold on, let me get comfortable. Let me get comfortable. Like I said, the SRM 225 really responded well to removing the spark arrestor. I'm gonna most likely I'm gonna remove the spark arrestor on all my equipment. But I'm gonna do it little by little, because eventually the spark arrestor gets clogged up, and then you lose power, and then anyways you gotta open this up to clean it up and all that nonsense. So I don't like the downtime. Okay, I'm getting to the last screw here. Got the last one there. Should come off. There, see how easily just tapped it. Yeah. Let me see. Let me show you what it looks like. Let me give you a close up. Let me give you a close up what the spark arrestor on these things is like. Focus on it. See how this one looked? Um I mean, it doesn't look dirty or clogged up, but still. We're gonna see what happens when we remove this thing. Let me see if, because now I moved the camera. Now I have to check that y'all can see. Okay, you're good right there. So I'm gonna remove the screen. Let's remove the screen. Yeah, see, it's not clogged up whatsoever. It's clean. I'm surprised it is this clean. So the screen is very clear. I can see right through it. As you can see, I removed it from here. I removed it. Now we're just gonna remove the screen and put this thing. I'm not gonna be doing any modifications or any of that stuff. It's just remove the screen and that's it. I'm not wasting time, like putting the hole or none of that. I'm not gonna be going down that rabbit hole, or that whole process, whatever you wanna say. You know what I mean? We're just gonna do this little quick thing and reinstall everything and see if it made a difference in output, response, and all that stuff. Put the little bolts back on. Make sure they're tight because the muffler vibrates, but don't over tighten. Because these are little bolts. You don't want to over tighten it. I'm just reassembling it all back. The spark arrestor on this engine is bigger than the one on the string trimmer. The one on the string trimmer is smaller. Just inserting the little bolts, 5 of them. And we're gonna start this puppy. I'm gonna reinstall everything. We're gonna start it up and see what it do. The birds are singing in the background. This morning I threw away a doghouse. It was actually in good condition, but we don't need it here because our dog is a inside house AC dog. If it comes out here, it'll probably die from the heat. Even though he has a doghouse, that dog is like the biggest wimp. There's bugs. So I just decided to throw the thing away. I broke it up in pieces and dumped it. And a big black like storage box, like a plastic brief toolbox thing, a big one. The customer didn't want it in the yard and the doghouse. So that was part of the work that I did for the person. I removed that trash. Just making sure that bolts are nice and tight. Okay, that's nice. Now Let's put back the plastic housing. Let's put back the plastic housing. Okay, over the spark plug. There you go. It's only gonna take a little moment to put everything back. Gotta align it back. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Make sure it's all aligned. Okay, let's start putting let me put one of the bolts on the up here so it'll start holding the plastic piece. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. You just gotta bear with me. I gotta put all these bolts back on there. Well, I mean, I don't have to put every single bolt. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put the I'm just gonna put one bolt to hold the plastic cover on, and I'm gonna put the starter recoil assembly back on so we can get it started and try it out, you know. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let me start putting the recoil real quick on there. Because I just want to start it and see what's up with it, you know? And then once I'm happy with it, I'll just put all the bolts back on. Okay. There's four of them. Let me get the second one. Because I want to make sure the recoil is on there tight so when I pull it, I don't want to break it. You know, I don't want to break something. I don't want to be just holding it with one bolt and none of that. Because I can break something when I pull on this, you know. So I want to make sure it's nice and tight, you know. I hope the camera's focused, you know. Let me get the last one on here. We're close to starting it, okay? We're very close. Let me put the spark plug connection back on the boot. Okay, that's tight. Gotta make sure it's tight because you don't want it to fall. Okay, I got the recoil back on it. I got the spark plug back on, and I'm holding the housing just with one bolt so we can start this thing and see what's the difference. If it made an improvement or not. All right. Let me put y'all over here. Let's start it with the spark arrestor screen off. Sounds pretty similar. I guess that's good news because I don't want it to be like super loud, but I wanted to see if it has better power and throttle response. I'm sure it will a little bit, you know. Once I get on it and see what difference it made. As far as the idle, I mean, I feel like it's a little louder, but you get used to it quick, you know. Sound pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Let's see the throttle response now. Feel like it might be pulling harder. See how the pipe pulls back more? Yeah. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah. See, you notice how the pipe is pulling me back, my hand back further. When the impeller spools up, the engine has more basically top end. It's pushing more air. That's what I'm feeling. Look, let me show you. Look, let me show you. See how that pipe is going back more? See that? Let me test it out. Let me put it on my back. Yeah, I can definitely hear it. It makes a little bit more noise. It's a little bit louder. knocked you guys over from way over there. I definitely can tell the difference. I'll let you know right now.